Five, four, three, two, one. I'm John Miglash from the Wisconsin DMA and the International Society for Strategic Marketing. Well, I have to search the world for a little bit of silly today because it's handy. I noticed that the Wienermobile has been grounded. You've probably heard my story about meeting little Oscar at the Town and Country in Waukesha. And there must have been another kid in line that got their wiener whistle ahead of me because when I came through, he said, "You've already gotten one." I said, "No, I really haven't. I must have been like 6 or 8 or something, just a little kid." And he said, "Yes, you did. I know you got one already." Like he's rationing the wiener whistles. I never liked Oscar Mayer, not my whole life. So you do a market analysis, right? And you say, why don't people like Oscar Mayer wieners? And it's because of little Oscar back in 1962, right? Maybe. You're never going to model that. You're just never going to do it. And that's why don't get too carried away. It's just not going to happen. So, on a more interesting or more fun note, let's get over here and talk about Burger King France. I thought this was a good one. I'm keeping tabs on France. So here, the mom is watching a TV show, and the tall, skinny model and the tall, skinny host, she sees them on TV. And so she's decided she's going to change things and work out. Her daughter comes and says, you're going to kill yourself. She's a little rusty on the bicycle. It's in French. I don't speak French.
Tu veux pas boire un café non plus?
Café, sérieux? Douche glacée le matin à la place.
Apparently they don't want her drinking too much coffee, and she's frustrated with her lack of progress and sees more stuff.
Stop, arrêtez-vous.
Stops at the Burger King, attacking, says, I don't know if you want to go there. Yes, I do. 700-calorie burger. That's the way you want a little bit of encounter.
Burger King.
David Ogilvy always said, you should turn off the sound on your commercial and see if it makes any sense. That one makes a lot of sense. I like it. Okay, so I have a whole article on the moldy burger, but I forgot to bring it up. So we're going to skip it today. It was Burger King's defense of it, but the one missing element that I can't track down is whether anybody bought more burgers. Now, they said it didn't matter that much. They just wanted to get across the message that they had really socked it to social media and gotten 8.5 billion views. It was the number one engagement they've ever done, beat every Super Bowl ad for a fraction of the cost. Okay. But that's not the main reason why people choose your burgers. That's what Mark Ritson said, and I think there was some merit to that. So I'm skipping their article because they should have said something about the impact of it besides just the number of views, because, views can turn off your market just as easily. So France went back to the main reason why people eat at Burger King. It tastes good. I like Burger King, okay? So leave me alone about that, right? So here we go, okay? I also, good article, little short article, more of a tweet by Sam Parr, who's the founder of The Hustle. And I like The Hustle, except that they take half the screen all the time to put up send us your email, and I've sent in my email many, many times, and I don't have my cookie browsers blocked, I don't know. It's hard to tell anymore. Figure out a way to know that I'm real. Sam. I wrote him and offered to connect. So Sam, if you're out there, say hi. I sent him the link this morning. So Sam said he goes each morning to the Working Girl Cafe. The owner started it in 1994 when he moved from Afghanistan. He gives him a free coffee now and then. Ajmal said, business is down 50% this week, and he expects it to get worse, but I've survived worse and come out stronger. So we'll see. The part that I think is important, Sam, pretty young guy, he says the corona thing is scary, but, I heard an argument this morning on the radio that it was the NBA shutting down that really tanked the stock market. It had nothing to do with Trump's speech. And somebody else said Trump's speech was just about because the NBA closed down. And I was really looking forward to some NBA games. The 1 year Milwaukee, it seems to me in baseball, the players' strike was one of our best seasons. It was right around when we went to the World Series, and then they trashed the season. And the NFL player strike was a good season for us that got disrupted. The referee strike was a good season that got disrupted. It's like Milwaukee never seems to get an even break, but that's the way the world works. Anyway, Sam says when he talks to people like uh, Ajmal, he feels inspired. Where there's turmoil, a lack of resources, a lost battle, there's an advantage, an unseen opportunity, and a way to turn poo-poo into gold. I don't know what that advantage is right now, but it's there. And if we stay on the offense, look hard enough, we'll find it. As a community, let's try to lean into this moment. And if you have ideas, I have a Twitter thread out there. Tell me what you're seeing out there. Okay, maybe I'll send him my little presentation because I like this a lot. I saw Market Watch this morning, I think it was, said that yesterday was the worst tumble since 1987. And I mentioned 1987 the other day because that was the week I really started. I walked out of my real job and I started Miglosh Marketing. And I launched it by going to New Orleans. And I had been told they were going to cover my expenses. The ad agency wasn't going to cover it. They didn't care about direct marketing. And I told the DMA I couldn't come if I didn't have them doing it. So they put me in this weird little old hotel right on Bourbon Street where the water, you turn on hot and it'd be scalding hot. First it would be cold for a long time. Then all of a sudden it would go to scalding hot. Then you'd turn the cold on and it would go ice cold. On average, it was perfect. But, it must have been old plumbing. And I was thinking to myself, that's kind of the way this stock market and our economy is. We use baseball bats to try to tune it. And we get a lot of overlap and cross purposes going. But Miglosh Marketing's still here. As I told my wife, we haven't lost the house. And we put kids through college and haven't missed a meal. So don't be afraid to open yourself to what God or the universe might have for you. Maybe there is an unseen benefit. And I can tell you this, and we'll put this up. I wanted to get to Stephen Yu, but I'm going to put this up instead. Up on my YouTube channel is my webinar from yesterday, Max ROI in 90 days. I think it's Miglosh Marketing on YouTube. And it's about 50 minutes of how to apply AI in your business, how to maximize ROI and even change your valuation, how to really change the way your business operates. We've done that for business after business. Because it does work better. It works better than RFM. It works better than typical modeling. And it translates into other opportunities. Get yourself set up to translate what you're doing into other opportunities. There's things hidden in your data you're not seeing. RFM masks the differentials. Regression masks the differentials. AI even masks the differentials. We have a process that reveals it. Reveals the opportunities. You want to check out that video and feel free to write. I always enjoy hearing from you. I'm John Miglosh. Like and share. Your friends will think you're smart. I think so.